Manda muito bem na área de empreendedorismo, etc. Ele é professor na Wharton Business School. Ele agora é investidor do Time Flash, que é um aplicativo bem louco que ele vai mostrar para vocês agora. E ele é um figura. Eu estava falando com ele ali atrás, no backstage. E ele é muito divertido. Eu acho que vocês vão se divertir com a palestra dele. A palestra dele é em inglês, mas ele vai falar bem devagarzinho, caso tenha alguém que não entende muito bem. Então, I would like to call to the stage Peter Kash. Welcome. Peter, welcome.
Tudo bom? How's everybody doing? Fantastic. I love being back in Brazil. I love Brazil. I love the Brazilian soccer team. And I love Brazilians. No, it's good. So, I was asked to speak about failure. They look for experts all over the world, and they picked me to be the expert in failure. I'm going to take 20 minutes, 1,200 seconds, and share with you why failure is good. I'm going to share with you why rejection is good. How many people here have been rejected? How many people here have had failure? I'm going to share with you why failure and rejection is great. Okay? Fantastic. Let's go to the first slide. Success is 1% inspiration, but 99% perspiration, hard work. Hard work. This just gives an example. Go ahead, go to the next slide. This is about failure and rejection in the dictionary, but I'm going to share with you why rejection in real life is good. How many people here are looking for a job? How many people here want a new job? How many people are looking for a new girlfriend? I'm going to share with you, every time you get rejected, it's very important to say thank you. You know why? Every time you're getting rejected, you're getting closer to someone saying yes. Rejection is mathematical. So next time someone rejects you, say thank you. It's going to confuse them. Next time you go for a job interview, say thank you. It's amazing what it does. I'm going to give some examples of some famous people that had a lot of rejection and a lot of failure. Can anybody guess who this person is? Does anybody want to tell me who he is? He is the most famous director in Hollywood. Steven Spielberg got rejected from going to UCLA Film School. They said that he was not good enough. Did he go into another profession? No. Did the rejection get him upset? No. Rejection is something good. Okay. This person, her first off-Broadway show closed in the first night. Has anybody here been to Broadway? The first night her show was finished. Did that stop her from becoming who she was? Barbra Streisand, her first concert closed in the first night. She accepted and embraced failure. When you leave here today, when you leave tonight, if you can learn to embrace failure, embrace rejection, then I did my job okay. Go to the next one, Guy. Okay, this show was going to be rejected in the first year. Does anybody know what TV show this is? Anybody want to guess? Okay. Seinfeld. Is Seinfeld popular in Brazil? Yes? I want to share with you one other idea. When experts tell you that your idea is wrong, do not listen to experts. Do not listen to the experts. Listen to yourself. That's what this is about. Guy. Okay. This person got fired from his first job, a newspaper. Then he created a cartoon, and went bankrupt. Does anybody want to tell me who this person is? Who? You get a bonus. Walt Disney got fired from his first job. His first cartoon went bankrupt. Did that stop him? No. Is it going to stop you? No. Okay. This is a great show. Can anybody tell me who this is? All the major TV stations said his idea is not a good idea. Only one station took it. Go to it. American Idol was rejected by several American television shows. Every time you get rejected, it makes you that much stronger, right? Okay. This is the most popular author in the world for Stephen King. Who said Stephen King? Right. 30 publishers told him his idea is not good. How many? 30. 30 rejections. 30 publishers told him his idea was not good. And then he sold 350 books after 30 experts told him his idea was loco. Okay? Next slide, Gig. This is about a woman. You know what's great about Brazil? Your country is one of the top countries that allow females to become entrepreneurs. Brazil is one of the most successful countries in the world where women can become very successful. This woman, at 20 years of age, had an idea for a cookie store. Everybody turned her down. 50 people turned her down. One person gave her money. Debbie Fields created 1,000 stores after many, many investors told her the idea would not fly. Do you understand this? Okay. If anybody here wants to be successful financially, all you have to do is create a want into a need. Do you understand that? You make something that is a want, and you make it that they need it. Howard Schultz made Starbucks coffee into a need. In 1984, he was the employee. He was not the owner. And he bought Starbucks from his 3 bosses. Last year, they did $15 billion in revenues. It's having a vision. It's having a dream. It's having sweat, a lot of work, but going forward with your vision. And that's what he did. This is one of my favorite stories. In America, our football is this way. Not with the foot, it's with the arm. This person was playing in the National Football League, making a lot of money, and then he got fired. And he was married. He had a child. He had to work in a supermarket for $5 an hour after making lots of money. Instead of getting rejected, at midnight, he used to work at 12 o'clock. He used to take the toilet paper and throw it and practice and keep on practicing for his dream. The next year, he won the Super Bowl in America. So after throwing toilet paper as a football, he kept his dream a reality. And the rest is history. Go to the next slide. This is great. By the way, 1961 is when I was born. Okay? 52 years ago, 53 years ago, this band was rejected by many, many studios. Does anybody want to tell me which music group this is? The Beatles. Can you imagine all the experts said that their music was not good? Can you imagine that? It's crazy. Do not believe the experts. Do you guys want to be inspired? You want to feel inspiration? This person went to climb Mount Everest, and he had frostbite. He lost both his legs. Both his legs were amputated. He still wanted to get to Everest. Mark Inglis is the first person who is a double amputee to make it to Everest. If you think that you have problems, your problems are not problems. Your problems are challenges. Your problems are challenges, they're not problems, okay? This is a great story. Does anybody know who this person is? Who? Yes, I had dinner with this guy. In high school, his coach said he can never play basketball. He was too short and not good enough. Michael Jordan was told by his high school that he was not good enough. He continued to go forward and he became Michael Jordan. Let's go. Okay, this everybody knows. Does anybody want to tell me who this is? Who? Who is this? Go to the next slide. Steve Jobs got rejected by 100 investors. 100 said no. He had no money. He went to Hewlett-Packard and said, I will give you the Apple computer for free. Let me have a job. And they said, we do not hire college graduates. When people reject you, say thank you. When people say no to you, say thank you. Next slide. Okay, again, in Japan, this person had an idea and he went to his boss. The boss said the idea is not good. And they fired him for having a good idea. Do you know who this person is? Honda. Mr. Honda used to work for Toyota. They told him his idea for motorcycles was not good. That's okay, he got fired. That was a good thing. You know why? He created Honda. All of you here, everyone here will get fired once in their life. I was fired 3 times. In my life, I was fired 3 times. And I thank them, each person, I thank them. Okay? Oh, this is from Brazil. At 5 years of age, his papa died. His padre died. He failed 1 grade 4 times. He failed. Does everybody know him? In Brazil, in America, in Mexico, in Switzerland, in China, in Japan, everybody has problems. Everybody has failure. But it's not failure, it's simply a challenge. That's all it is a challenge. Next one. Guy. How are we doing with time, okay? Okay. Go to the next slide. One more. Okay, Avi Arad. He is the founder of Spider-Man. When he was 6 years old, he had a dream of doing something with Spider-Man. He did not go to college. He kept his dream, and he bought Marvel Comics. At 6 years of age, he had a vision. It took him 25, 30 years, and he became the owner of Spider-Man and Captain America. This woman was on welfare. I don't know how to say welfare in Portuguese. She had no money. She was writing Harry Potter in a diner, in a restaurant. Now she's the 2nd richest woman in England. Next slide. We can go to the next slide. At 16, he was hardworking, and look what he created. Even here in Brazil. This is a great story. This woman was living in her Volkswagen. She had no money. She had $5,000. That was it, $5,000 and a dream. Go ahead. Do the ladies here know what Spanx is? Do you know what Spanx is? Last year, she was on the cover of Forbes. 15 years earlier, she had no money. 15 years earlier, no money, and now she's a billionaire from keeping her vision, even though she had a lot of rejection. Okay, this is fun stuff. Does anybody know who this is? Can anybody tell me which actor? Who? Close, close. Harrison Ford. Harrison Ford was a carpenter for Francis Coppola, and now he's Harrison Ford. How many people here go to university? Okay. Getting a C, is that the same grade in Brazil? A C is not that good. Also here? Okay. I'm going to give you a lesson in business. Those who get A's work for the managers who got B's, who work for the owners who got C's. A C is a good grade. This guy was Federal Express. Let's go to the next one because of timing. Would any of you invest in these people if they came to your office? Maybe not. Sim elas, manjam dos, para na way. That took me 3 hours, okay? This is the greatness of America. When you leave this, remember this slide. In 1982, in America, 50% of the richest people, or actually 70%, got their money from inheritance. In 2004, look at the statistic. 50% of the richest people in America began with less than $25,000. But do you know what they had? They had a dream. They all had a dream. Next one. Does everybody play Angry Birds? Okay, me too. I have 4 children. We all play Angry Birds. Before Angry Birds became successful, they had 50 failures. 50 games were failures. They kept going and going and going until Angry Birds. 3 more slides. Like I said in the beginning, be proactive, not reactive. The next time someone rejects you, what are you going to say? Thank you, or gracias, obrigado. If you say thank you, that means that you're looking in America. Next slide. This is the most important slide. The journey is more important than the destination. Because the journey will take curves. You're going to be going up and down, and that's what makes it fun. Don't worry about getting to the end part. Have fun along the way, even going backwards. It's okay to go backwards, to go forwards. He put that in there. I have no idea what it means, but whatever. Last slide. And this is Time Flash, my son's company. In 3 weeks, it launches in Brazil. Are there any questions? Can I do 2 questions?
Yeah, we have time for one question.
One question.
Uma pergunta para o Peter.
Oh, 2 questions, one male, one female.
Ok, uma pergunta.
And they get a signed copy of my book in Portuguese.
Quem fizer a pergunta vai ganhar o livro dele autografado.
Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for coming. And I work to a VC in Brazil, investments. I want to know how we... Can I speak in Portuguese,
Yes,
please?
she's going to speak in Portuguese. You tell me
Ok.
Pode. Queria saber, na indústria agora de VC, de investimento, como que a gente faz para filtrar as ideias e selecionar as melhores?
There's no bad idea. There's only bad execution. There is no bad idea. There's only bad execution. Does that answer your question? If you have an idea, go with it, but execute it. Okay, you get one copy of a book.
Última pergunta aqui. Peraí, tem que ser de um menino. Ele pediu um menino e uma menina, tudo bem? O Peter tem mais livros, daí vocês podem falar com ele aqui do lado que ele vai dar livro para vocês. Peraí. Quem foi que acendeu a luz? Quem foi que acendeu a luz?
Hi. First of all, it's a big pleasure to be here with you, Professor. And my question is, did you explain all these things on your university? Yes. And because I'm fighting to join your class next year at Wharton.
Right.
Okay. And I would like to know because I'm choosing from business school for economy, and I would know because now I have a little how do I say empreendedorismo, entrepreneur.
Say it in Portuguese.
Empreendedorismo.
I'm going to enter in Wharton School. I went to some advices to entrepreneurship, advice to entrepreneurship.
Okay, I understand.
Okay. And my question is, for my area, I'm an ice cream maker. Okay.
Right.
And the area I love is economy. Okay. How? Pode ser.
It's okay.
Eu tenho um pequeno negócio, que é uma sorveteria, que é o que eu estou montando agora, que estou trazendo da Itália. E assim, só que a minha paixão é economia. Eu gostaria muito. Eu queria saber se assim, pelo que eu faço, assim, ele acha que é mais indicado mesmo eu tentar entrar na faculdade de Wharton, no curso de empreendedorismo, que é o que ele faz.
I got it. Before there were universities, education was the street smart. You ever hear that expression? To be smart in the street. If you have a good idea, you don't need a university degree. Don't waste 4 years to go to a college. If you have a good idea, get good people around you to help you with your idea. You understand? How do you say, como se diz mentor, to get mentors? Mentors. To get mentors. If you have,
Mentores. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Obrigado. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Peter.